It's just a game. True. And the Grand Canyon's just a hole in Arizona.
Here's a ground ball right side, could do it. The Houston Astros are world champions for the first time in franchise history.
Daytime baseball here on It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Washington Nationals. New York find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Jose De Leon is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a strike. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. So stepping in, Kevin Cordova. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Kevin Cordova.
Ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and they get the double play. A time now from our nation's capital. Striding in once again, Vincent Doe. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Hard on the ground to second. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats. He'll get it into second. And he is in there. Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Here's Tyler Austin now. The 1-1. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Now the 2-1 pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down.
On the back.
Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Jim Triplett. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pops this one up. Machado is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd. Ready for another shot now. Smokey.
Second baseman.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. This year against right-handed pitching, Smokey carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Made a miss on the off. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. Digging in once again, Tyler Austin. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Smoked on the ground left side, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. throw won't get him.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, dear. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Rounded down the third baseline. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead it 2-0. Ready once again, Smokey. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set, and the pitch. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Runners on the move for second. High Papa. Alvarado is under it, and the inning is over. And now for Washington, Rolando Alvarado. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. 4-0 to score tonight. New York came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jake Thompson notches his 3rd win of the year. Picking up. It's time for baseball. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Smokey batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. So guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this home.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and set to get his evening at the plate started, Rolando Alvarado. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Back up the middle. Way to get. He's up with it. The throw. Hats off to that one. Striding in now for the Nats, Blake Snell. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Smokey is there. And that ends the inning. Ready for another chance. Smokey will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Gone! Now at the plate, Jeremy Schaefer. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase the game. We'll see if he's still...
5. The throw to first in time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Smokey, he's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way. This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Just keeping him close. And another snap throw to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Don't want to forget about him. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now the 2-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. And that's the second out. Digging in now, Smokey. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Pickoff move to second. A dive, but he's back. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Runner goes for third.
Pick it up.
This is on the ground over to first. A step on the bag for 1. Throw to the plate. Tag not in time. And they've taken the lead. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Washington posted 4 runs in the 8th. Time now for baseball. Next for New York, Smokey. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Ball 1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Row? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up. They'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Correa right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Smokey. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. Missed with a slider. 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Digging in now for the Yankees, Tyler Austin. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after standing in, Smokey. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Now the payoff pitch home. Squared that one up just a little late. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tyler Austin. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. A pitch out, the throw, and that'll be in plenty of time and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Up next for Washington, first baseman, Juan.
And a ball hit on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play. So striding in, Rolando Alvarado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Payoff pitch on its way. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 4-3 game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, dealer.
Now batting, second baseman, Tommy Gay.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Smokey is up with it. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but coming to the plate now, Smokey. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Here's Tyler Austin now. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. Now at the plate, Kevin Cordova. He singled his last time up.
Second baseman, Kevin
Hard hit ball to second. Smokey gloves it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Here's Manny Machado now. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
Manny Machado.
Jansen comes set. Here he comes 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. To his right, Smokey. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Settling in now, Smokey. It was a walk in his last trip. And that misses 1-1. McReel, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
The count now at 2-2. Last chance for the Yankees. Popped him up. He makes the catch, and the Nationals have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. And this afternoon's We are inside and set to get his evening at the plate started. Smokey batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch of the at-bat. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
You can see here that he tried to stay away from him.
Alan Hansen the next to bat. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. I'd hit hard. 1-1-1. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter.
Batting fourth, left fielder.
0-1, here it comes. High pop-up.
Right there, straight up.
Austin waits on it. But the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. And ready to take his hacks again, Smokey, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Look, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row? It hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here, and they'd like nothing more than get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. A whole new ball game, new team comes in, new problems, new opportunities. Let's see what they do today.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Striding in, Tyler Austin. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Runner goes for second. Hit hard on the ground to third.
Right here, easy.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Leave 1. Striding into the box, Calvin Ayers. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did it. Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges it. Coming to the plate now, Yasiel Puig. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Ball to second, right to him. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Smokey. It was a walk in his last trip. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Digging in to try it again, Ryan Nathan. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ryan Nathan.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hard on the ground to second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. A hit in 2 tries so far. 2-2. Hit out towards second. Smokey. Throw gets him, 2 down. Smokey will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4. Striding in once again, Tyler Austin. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there. Digging in once again, Yasiel Puig. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 2-2. This one hard the other way. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to... Ready once again, Smokey. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Pitch out, nothing doing. $2-0 now.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
2-1 the count. Now the 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So digging in now, Smokey, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. With runners in scoring position this season, Smokey is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s. This is hit high and deep out to left. McClendon ranging back. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya!
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a great... Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
Final line score tonight.
Almost ready for... Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And he'll dive back in. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been very good in D-Row. Through the first 4 games of this homestand, big donut, 0. 0-4, that's not going to cut it in this league.
Yeah, we started to hear a spattering of boos yesterday coming from the home faithful. They have to find a way to right the ship. They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jose Peraza. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned in a hurry. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We've played 2 full. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Yankees nothing. Now at the plate, Smokey, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. The
windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ball 3-1.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Hit hard but foul. Another full count pitch on its way. Liner in there for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Ready for another chance? Tyler Austin. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Runners off for second. Takes this the other way to right. McClendon
makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first.
Now a throw to first doubles up the runner. Stepping in for the Jays, Ryan Nathan. He flew out in his last at-bat. The inning as it's sent out to second. Smokey. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Peraza.
The shortstop, Jose Peraza.
This is on the ground is short. Could be 2. 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Gustavo Moya takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 48.
Digging in and looking for more, Smokey. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose.
One and two, here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Tyler Austin waits on deck. Count still full, 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey, and their runners at the corners now. And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. Here's Tyler Austin now. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Oh, and he misses for ball 4, and he's forced in the go-ahead run. Next for New York, Jim Triplett. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. A tag, and they get him at the plate. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. New York came through late. We are north of the... Settling in now, Smokey. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
2-1 now. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Smokey. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Smokey.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Barnard on second. Moroff on at first with 2 down. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Grounded softly to the right.
Hold it there, hold it there, hold it there.
Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by. Coming to the plate now, Smokey. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Smokey.
Popped him up. Henson is right there. And there's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Smokey. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Hendricks, a veteran at 35 years of age. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. In now, Anthony Nunez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are ready for another shot now. Smokey 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First offering on its way. And a ball 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And that will be a passed ball and an unearned run as he's across to score. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss and a ball down.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate. And then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Calvin Ayers. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to get any runs as we're moving late into this one. Time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And there's 1 down now. Alan Hansen the next to bat. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it.
Oh, he's in there.
6-3 the final score today. The Yanks took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. It's time for baseball on a Friday night on the south side of Chicago. Cliff Castilla, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
The second for one. Here's Tyler Austin now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's the 1-1. And there he goes towards second. Chopped weakly to the left.
On the back.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for the Yankees. On to the... Ready now for the White Sox, Thomas Yamashita. And he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one. Full count, here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. One. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of. Up next for Chicago, Marwin Gonzalez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The inning as it's sent out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. Mendoza scoops it up. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. Leave one. Ready for another chance. Smokey. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And he misses with it. 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field.
He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
Digging in to try it again. Smokey. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a fly ball. Yamashita over to his left. 1 out. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had pace, but haven't been able to string anything together.
There's one. On to first, it's a double play as their woes. Digging in once again, Smokey struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't. A 5-0 finish tonight. New York took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Daniel Mengden earns his first win of the season. Time for baseball. Set to get his day started. Smokey batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. A ball and no strikes. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Tyler Austin would be next. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Batting fourth.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Tyler Austin. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. Smokey, the runner at first with 2 gone. And another throw over. And the runner back. And yet another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hard hit toward the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And he's safe.
Hey, we know this manager's not putting on the hit and run sign with 2 outs. Might have just been trying to get in scoring position on his own, give his boy a chance to hit something in a gap and get an RBI. But it worked out either way, and we find ourselves first and third.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Casilla ranging back. Still ranging back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Riding in once again, Smokey, and their runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone! Three-run home run down the line in right, number 22. Digging in and looking for more, Smokey. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out.
And we'll have to leave it there. As the ready once again, Smokey. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So it's an inning-opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. Here's Tyler Austin now.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Got him swinging. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jim Triplett. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll get back in safely.
Back.
Now a spin and another throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back in. The 1-2. Runner's on his way to third. Just got a piece up the line. He's got to hurry. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first. Ready for another shot now. Smokey, he singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put. 10-4 the final in this game. New York put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Chris Archer takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Julio Garcia was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. Franz Patel takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire afternoon baseball. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Johnson gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. On to the home half now. Yankees 0, White Sox coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Up next for Chicago, Israel Johnson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Johnson.
The 2-1 home. A bouncer to the left side. Dozier scoop for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Digging in for his second at bat, Smokey. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Smokey.
First pitch on its way. Hard on the ground toward short. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. At the plate, Brett Mendoza.
Leading off the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of the teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next for New York, Smokey. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
That's wide, 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Called a strike there, 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Here now the 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Into the box now, Smokey. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Tyler Austin. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Runner goes. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. So there'll be no visit to the record books here in this one, as after 8 1/3 no-hit innings, they finally get to him for their first hit of the ballgame. Rats.
Such a tough one as a pitcher, D-Row. 25 outs and then to give it up with 1 out in the 9th.
I'll tell you what, from an offensive standpoint, you don't want to be on a team that gets no hit, without question. You're going to do everything in your power to mix in and knock, and that's exactly what they... But tip your hat.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row.
From 106. Ready now, Smokey. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Here's Tyler Austin now. He was 1 for 3 in the ball game back on Sunday.
Tyler Austin.
The 1-2. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the inning. Ready now for Baltimore, Alex Murillo. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Doesn't come much easier.
Now to the plate, Adam Frazier. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Toward second. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Austin Hedges. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. The 1-1 home. To the right side. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. Stepping into the box, Smokey reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And it's 1-2. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
So he racks up. Stepping into the box, Smokey. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Now the payoff pitch home. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all.
In now for the O's. Benedict Hubble, couple of singles to his credit thus far. Hit ball to second. Smokey comes. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Smokey, he'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The 0-1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Stepping up to the plate, Alex Murillo. He flew out in his last at-bat. hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, what a play. He gathers the throw. He's out.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking...
Coming to the plate now, Smokey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
The 1-1 home. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ready on 1 and 2. Missed with a breaking ball.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't...
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. This is drilled, but right into the shift. Shallow right. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in, Benedict Hubble. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out.
Benedict Hubble.
On the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one. On to first, a double play. At the plate, Austin Hedges. Last time through was a base hit.
Austin Hedges.
1-1-1. Tops this one out towards second. Smokey fields it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing. Now at the plate, Smokey. The winning run is at first base.
Smokey.
Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Looking at his career totals, Smokey has over 200 career home runs, so he's certainly capable of leaving the yard in this big spot here.
Oh, yeah, Matty, absolutely. Right man, right time. He's been there, done that, hit a bunch of home runs in his career, and he sets up nice for him.
Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk.
Afternoon baseball. Into the box now, Smokey. He went deep last night twice.
Smokey.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Here's Jonathan Scope now, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
Jonathan Scope.
The 0-2 home. Hit hard on the ground to second, right to him. One there, on to first, and they get them both. And here now is Wilmer Defoe, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Wilmer Defoe.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. In now for the O's, Benedict Hubble. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 1-2. Towards second. Smokey. And there's out number 2. Striding in once again, Smokey. First time up, he went down looking.
Smokey.
First offering on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Step on the bag for one. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. Digging in to try it again, Ivan Cortez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hard hit ball to second. Smokey takes it in. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Ready for another chance? Smokey, and they're runners at the corners now.
Smokey.
Stroman comes set. Here's the first pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Outside, 3-0 now. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Here's Tyler Austin now. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through and spot.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Murillo looks up. Gone! It's a grand slam.
This is an example of an inning that just gets
ready for another shot now. Wilmer Defoe. He singled his last time up. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive. He's got it. Hey now. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Smokey will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Tyler Austin. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
And now the runner's trying for third. Soft liner towards first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in once again, Smokey. No hits to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. A fastball that just misses inside. Where this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. Well, you're right.
Getting set for baseball now on a Thursday night from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Albert Almora. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Who's the one to watch? Next for New York, Smokey. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's the pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So they go set to get his evening at the plate started, Thomas Vaughn. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Hard on the ground is short. Reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa. And after. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. fly ball to second. 4. He's got it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Now at the plate, Smokey. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Smokey.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 1-0. Lays off 1-0. Now the 1-0. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Moroff leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try again. 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The next 3-2. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Tyler Austin. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
At the plate, Smokey 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Smokey.
Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
And he misses low with it. 2-0. Beckman on third. Moroff at second with 1 away. Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 6-3 contest.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Up next for the Rays, Willard Spangler. He got called out on strikes his last time through. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hard on the ground to second. Smokey. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So coming to the plate, Albert Almora. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. The 0-1 on its way. This one hard the other way. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air down the left field line. Jankowski there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Tampa Bay Rays jumped out to an early lead. A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. Striding in, Smokey. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. First offering on its way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line. This team's...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Willard Spangler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This game is right along as we move into the middle innings with no... I think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now at the plate, Abraham Quevedo.
The center fielder, Abraham.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a shot out to right center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
There's no question he's been struggling.
Striding into the box, Smokey, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
1-1. Ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
3-1 to him now.
3 balls.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Here's Tyler Austin now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's running. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Ready once again. Smokey comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Smokey. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
The count now at 2-1. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Baseball from the... Coming to the plate now, Richard Doyle. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ball to second, this could be 2. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get. Stepping in, Smokey. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group. I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Batting fourth.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tyler Austin. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Fly ball out toward right field. Doyle will call him off as he makes the catch in the side.
Leading off for the Rays, the designated hitter, Albert.
Hits this one hard the other way. Speared on the dive. It's there, and he's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the lead. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Romeo Maddox. He reached on a single in his first try. Out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. So stepping in, Smokey. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Swing and a little tapper. Here comes another 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
The next 3-2. Back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. Now at the plate, Jim Triplett, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Jim Triplett.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Ready for another shot now, Romeo Maddox.
Romeo Maddox.
The 1-2. Stewart hit hard, reined in, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Digging in and looking for more, Smokey. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
A ball and a strike now. Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
The 1-2. popped up. Vaughn moving to his left, makes the catch. And striding in once again, Richard Doyle. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Throws in time, and that's out number one. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Rounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Smokey. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
That a way to square it up.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Runner goes for second. Lifted in the air to center field. Quevedo has it in his tracks. One down. So striding in, Jim Triplett. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Jim Triplett.
Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Smokey leads off first with one away. Runners off for second. Pitch strike 3 called. The throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Runner breaks for third. Ripped on the ground to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across his score to make it a one-run game.
Yeah, if that relief performance were a car, it would have had some wobbly wheels on it. He gave up a couple of runs, but he still gets the save.
Afternoon baseball. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Willard Spangler. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ball to third, and they could get 2. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Smokey, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in them.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in to try it again, Ben Casto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
One
down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey will begin things here against Jamison Tyone.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. The 2-1 home. It is a fastball that misses.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Here's Tyler Austin now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Runners going. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Look. Pick it up.
And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, Dero. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hunter Dozier, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here now the 2-2. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone!
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting...
Digging in once again, Smokey will swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And again a throw, and the runner back safely. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Barner, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
There he goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get to... Ready once again, Luis Sardinas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The inning as it's sent out to second. And no, I spoke too soon. It's by him for a 2-out hit. So a big moment here, and standing in, Thomas Vaughn. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Next for New York, Smokey, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Smokey hits a little over the 270 mark. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-0 home. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Barner, base runner at first with 1 out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. New York took the lead.